It's a cold and windy morning, and I just backtracked 90 miles. Why? Well, a few days ago, my journey took me to Stillwater, Oklahoma, where I reconnected with old friends and learned how to dirt bike. After that very cool experience, I decided to turn off the cameras for a little bit as I took my journey down to Lawton, Oklahoma to see my nieces, nephews, and brother-in-law. After some much needed family time, I decided to look around the area for a certain special ride. Now, I couldn't find one anywhere nearby, so here I am today, backtracking a little bit so I can participate in this very unique event. Today, I actually backtracked 90 miles from Lawton, Oklahoma, back to Oklahoma City, where I was a few days ago, because today we're joining in on the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. That's right, the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. This is a global motorcycle event where riders all over the world will suit up in their sharpest, most dapper outfits and come together to ride on classic and vintage-style motorcycles to raise funds and awareness for men's health. Funds especially meant for prostate cancer research and mental health support through the Movember Foundation. All right, we're about to take off. Now you may be thinking, hey Lauren, you're not on a classic or vintage style motorcycle. True, but I am on a heritage Softail classic. Lucky for me, they let me make the cut for the day. Here in Oklahoma City, we had 34 riders take part in this event, but that's 34 riders out of the 127,000 riders who participated worldwide. That's over 1,000 cities across 108 countries taking part today, having raised over $7.6 million for men's health this year alone. How amazing! Just finished at the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride in Oklahoma City, and the host of the ride is Kent Collins and his co-pilot, Pluto. Hey, baby.
Oh.
So, Kent, can we just get a little information of how you started this?
Yeah. This is my fourth year hosting it. And I just started because nobody else was hosting it. And Pluto and I ride around. We decided to take it over and to host it for Oklahoma City. This year we had about 34. Our biggest was 2 years ago. We had almost 60 bikes on it.
Wow.
We do it because the whole ride is for Movember, which is for men's health. We all dress dapper, try to get sponsorships and money to go towards the charity. It's a worldwide event, and this is ours.
And I think the turnout would have been even greater had there not been supercell storm warnings today.
Hell yeah.
I saw I think it's really cool that you're doing this, and everything's for a good cause. Again, this is worldwide. I've known about it for a couple years, so I'm excited to have my first Distinguished Gentleman's Ride.
And we're glad to have you here.
All right. Well, that was nice. I'm glad to have gotten to take part of that, to meet these riders, and it was short and sweet, honestly. It's still technically, let's say it's still morning. It's 12:07 Oklahoma time. I need to get out of the area because I got an alert that there's supercell storms. So I'm in Tornado Valley here. Technically, I'm gonna remain in it as I ride along to Amarillo, Texas, my next destination. This is a big one for me because Amarillo is where I grew up. I'm looking forward to hitting a couple memory lane spots. From here, Amarillo, Texas is 3.5 hours away. I've already done just over 100 miles today, and now I've got 257 miles until I get to my old hometown. Let's go. I think I'll ride without the jacket now. I don't think having this warmth is really helping me stay awake. I think it's making me more tired. I was feeling worn down from fighting the wind and wearing that hot leather jacket. But after some food and air conditioning, I started feeling a lot better. I feel a lot better after eating actual food. 115 more miles.
That's all you driving?
Key West to California.
Oh, really?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, that's nice. Doing it by yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
What are you going for?
It's like soul food. Honestly, between Oklahoma City and Amarillo, Texas, there really isn't a whole lot to look at. I always joked that Amarillo was where you can see as far as the eye can see and still see nothing at all. It really is just flat land and farmland, but it's where I grew up. And, you know, it is a bit of an interesting feeling going back to my old hometown, one that I don't associate with being home, but I do think I'm excited for some old familiarity. So after this long and windy day, I finally made it to Amarillo, Texas. I'm ready for some rest and relaxation now, and tomorrow we'll explore the area a little bit before continuing this journey out west.